Chapter 805. While it's one thing that my father finally arrived, the situation became quite noisy with the arrival of an uninvited guest. An uninvited guest? It's the youngest son of the Diarca family. What? Kiol? He had heard that Kiol was coming to represent the Diarca family and the Imperial Knights. However, who could have predicted his name would appear here alongside Duke Herney? I was wondering why there was no news of his arrival. What's going on? Like either, Kishir also seemed intrigued by this sudden turn of events, his eyes narrowing in curiosity. The youngest prince of Diarca, you say? I know him well. It's quite interesting that he has come with Duke Herney. How did that happen? I heard they met by chance on the way to Charloin. His original lodging was arranged by the Imperial Knights, but once my father learned of this, he felt it beneath our Herney dignity to let him stay there. So he offered our own accommodations. Wow, this guy is being overly generous. Is he trying to set Kiol up with Myra? So the idea of a member of the four great ducal families staying in lodgings provided by mere knights was distasteful to Duke Herney, who held a status akin to ruler of the south. The problem is the Prince of Diarca didn't seem too pleased with the arrangement. But what choice did he have once my father intervened? We are dealing with the aftermath of his decision. Even though he insisted on a different lodging, he continues to stay as a guest. Yes, my father has given strict orders. With that, Myra let out a sigh. My father often acts unpredictably. It might be almost maintaining the face of Herney, but I sometimes wonder if he suspects some other motive from the Diarca family. Really? Why do you think so? The Prince of Diarca and his servants sometimes act quite suspiciously. Myra's lips twitched even more than before. It's hard to pinpoint, but they certainly seem strange. Yet, in some ways, their words and actions might be deliberately misleading, as if to hide their true intentions. It wouldn't be surprising if my father accompanied him out of suspicion. Either picked on several things from Myra's words. First, Duke Herney didn't consider that his hospitality might be unwelcome. That even the stubborn and foolish Kiol had to succumb and be dragged here as a guest, and that the bold and decisive Myra had to bow her head in front of her father. Lastly, he seemed quite adept at politics under the guise of fickleness. The fact that Kiol is up to something strange, that's nothing new. After all, it's Kiol de Diarca. Since he would be attending the second prince's funeral, he would soon find out the reason. Either had no worries regarding Kiol. Anyway, I have never had a clear idea of what kind of person Duke Herney is since he's never shown his presence. I should gather as much information as possible now that I have the chance. While Either was lost in thought, Kishir smiled calmly and offered comfort to Myra, saying, "Oh my, you have had quite the trouble." So, has the Duke Herney's health improved considerably? I'm concerned that he might be in poor health, especially with the child's funeral approaching and the grief it brings. Yes, as you said, his grief is profound, so much so that he spent an entire day collapsed in his chamber with a constant stream of beautiful women tending to him. Ugh, this guy. I was thinking I was misjudging him, but Myra was being sarcastic, so I get it. I was quite worried about any unseemly happenings that might be observed from outside. Though their conversation seemed exceedingly polite on the surface, neither Kishir nor Myra spoke with genuine sincerity. From Myra's elegantly veiled, sharp tone, Either could vividly sense how much she resented her father's behavior. I mean, who wouldn't? Anyone would feel the same if their father, upon the death of a sibling, preferred the company of women in his chamber and left others to handle the aftermath. After discussing a few simple matters related to the current issues in Charloin, which Myra's party and the cavalry were jointly handling, Kishir extended his hand first, exchanging a light farewell with Myra. Despite your busy schedule, I'm truly grateful that the lady herself has taken the time to personally deliver this news. I shall certainly attend, accompanied by my assistant. You flatter me. As the one who so brilliantly uncovered the unjust death of my brother, you undoubtedly deserve to be there more than anyone. I believe my brother would have been deeply grateful if you were to visit. Please do come and witness Ashraf's final journey. After saying this, Myra placed her hand on her chest, preparing to bow gracefully, but suddenly staggered as if dizzy. Despite her maintained composure, her fatigue was evident, impossible to conceal even behind her veil. She seemed to have suffered more than ordinarily. Seeing this, Kishir gently stroked his chin and signaled to either with a glance. It seems she might collapse if she were to leave just like this. Assistant, could you arrange for the lady to visit the medical unit before she departs? Understood. No, I'm fine, really. Don't refuse. If the lady's health were to deteriorate, it would become our concern. The skill of our pharmacists and priests from the capital is extraordinary, so you need not doubt their expertise. Myra seemed to think it was an exaggeration, but sighed and expressed her gratitude. Then, very well. Thank you for your consideration. Either supported Myra and stepped outside with her. As they walked, he summoned a gentle breeze to cool the sweat on her forehead, causing Myra to look around in surprise. Oh, you're such a gentleman. What's this? A breeze indoors? I summoned it. My apologies for not informing you in advance. If it was unpleasant, I apologize. No, it was actually quite refreshing. Myra looked at Yudhir with a mix of relief and wonder. In her eyes, Yudhir recognized a familiar curiosity, one he had often encountered in his previous life. He decided to open the conversation. Do you have any questions about my power? Was it that obvious? Myra's face flushed slightly. I heard that manipulating the wind is quite difficult even among mages, so I was surprised at how easily you did it. Is it difficult to control your abilities? Compared to the many impolite questions he had received, this one seemed genuinely innocent and even endearing. Yudhir shook his head in response. Using this power is as natural to me as moving my arms and legs. I have never found it difficult. That's remarkable. I heard you could manipulate the forces of nature. Is that so? Yes. Myra asked a few more questions. During their conversation, several members passed by, greeting them. Among them was Kana, who was escorting someone shrouded in a robe. The covered figure. Could it be Hosanna? As they drew closer, indeed, the robed figure revealed red-skinned hands and a limping leg. It was Hosanna. Hello, Lady Myra. Yudhir, hello to you too. Right. Myra nodded silently, acknowledging Kana's greeting. Hosanna, who was lightly grasped by Kana's arm, seemed frightened, hunching his shoulders and almost hiding behind Kana. Why are you out here? I was feeling a bit claustrophobic working underground, so I came out for a walk. The weather's nice today, isn't it? We will be heading back soon. See you later. Kana, realizing Myra might not fully understand but ensuring Yudhir could, succinctly explained the reason for being outside before cheerfully disappearing. Their appearance hardly suggested someone taking a prisoner for a walk. As they neared the medical unit, Myra finally spoke. That was a face I haven't seen before. Was that member from the capital? Yes, that's Kana Wand, a deputy commander of the cavalry. She looked about my age and seemed fragile, yet impressive. An awakener's abilities are not limited to physical strength. And the standard for fragility is relative, just like with Kana. She's one of our members with the strongest abilities and willpower. ... Myra fell silent, lost in thought. Yudhir wondered if he had been too blunt, but her voice, when she spoke again, was softer. You're right. I have always disliked when people judged me as fragile based on appearances. Yet, here I was doing the same to someone else. I appreciate you making me realize my mistake. It's not whether an awakener or not, one should judge based on appearance alone. You're correct.